and it make it hard for me to go in, and sometimes I feel dizzy. So I support myself by pushing this cart, and you're allowed to have whatever devices used for support. So I've been trying to upload it, of that Spanish guy menacing me. So I already uploaded to YouTube, but I'm trying to save it in my Google Drive, just to extra save it. Because sometimes they go into my phone and hack into my phone and delete the video. Like the guy was trying to hit me with his car in the sidewalk exit in front of the Brooklyn Library. To have a little baby, which is have a story. So they're just, racially targeting me. It's like they just want to kill me. They said in the past they killed black Americans for fun, but just victimizing. Even my friend Eric Garner, that was trying to help me, the police struck him dead. And he was complaining the police were menacing him for no reason. They were continuously menacing for many days. After I gave him the copy papers to give to the police, they said the police was allegedly was menacing him and finally found an excuse to kill him. So this Eric Adams knows Eric Garner, and they say some black Americans don't like Africans. So I think it's found out, because this Eric Adams used to work for the police. I think it's found out that Eric Garner may have been killed trying to help me with the court papers after the police took my home. So he wants me killed in a revenge way. And I also, when he has a Turkish bribery case in which I said they should, I contacted the judge in this case that they should not dismiss the case like Trump wanted. Then this Eric Adam went and did a news conference that some Negroes want him to go to prison, and traditionally they call Nigerians Negroes. The name Nigeria is formed from the word Niger, which means nigger in Spanish. He says it was a British racist name given to Nigerians. You know, so he used the word Negro to insult me after I emailed the judge that his case shouldn't be dismissed, and the judge still dismissed the case. But they said Trump is using intimidation, threatening judges, that if they don't, like when Trump was also found guilty last year of 37 felonies, I think, allegedly, here in Manhattan, I emailed the judge that they should sentence Trump to prison, and they said Trump threatened the judge that the judge would life will be in danger if he ever goes to prison, and the judge just didn't sentence Trump to prison. So they're using intimidation and stuff, calling use of the word nigger. They said this Trump uses the word nigger also. A a Nigerian American Omarosa that works for Trump. An apprentice show says she's heard him use the nigger word, excuse me, allegedly, So I'm caught up in all this. I don't really have this. This is just nonsense and rubbish. But they choked me in 2019 when Trump was president, and the police stole my green card. I made a YouTube video about it as the police was choking me in Brooklyn, and and they were harassing me because back then also Eric Adams was the borough president of Brooklyn, and was assisting the police to get rid of people considered nuisances. So I would panhandle in Brooklyn, and they would menace me, and the police came and choked me. So I believe it was part of that choking I experienced in Brooklyn in 2019 while he was the borough president. Now that he's mayor, he said they're going to continue to menace homeless, panhandling. So it's targeting me in a reverse discrimination type stuff. You know, I'm trying to look through my files because I posted that video when the police struck me in 2019 and stole my green card. Since then it's been hard for me to renew my green card. Without a green card, You can't do nothing. You need your physical green card. You can't get a job. So they're trying to strip us right, treat me like a slave. And, and take them to prison. Turn them. That's why I don't understand in the bottom. And in the past, when they menace black Americans like this, and they've killed so many black Americans, they like that my parents talking black Americans in the past, and it's bringing those methods. Want the police to, Trayvon Martin, a Spanish guy was going around them in Florida and shoot Trayvon Martin there. So when it's that menacing like that, they may have a deadly. So this is the video. Eric Adams to investigate it. This is the police shot him in 2019. He was borough president in Brooklyn, and he was inciting the police to attack. Say all these homeless, it was calling people trash. Say they're trash, and black Americans were calling me trash. Throwing all my stuff all around. The black Americans would attack me in Brooklyn, everywhere. They would take my luggages, fling it around. Say you're trash. We don't want trash. We don't want trash in America. Eric Adams was borough president of Brooklyn. Said said he was the president of Brooklyn. He said he was the president of Brooklyn. He can do whatever he likes. And they lured me to Brooklyn and choked me one night. In 2019, stole my green card. This Eric Adams is a beast. He's on a mission to kill Africans. I say he's been leaving homeless Africans on the street. The mangas and putting Spanish in hotel. So they choked, and they choked me, stole my green card, and Eric Adams went and paid the hospital bill. I didn't pay the hospital bill. They wanted to give me Medicare. I said no. You choked me, put me in psych ward. I said I'm not paying the hospital bill. He said Eric Adams went and paid the hospital bill illegally. Said anybody that holds the hospital bill, that hospital bill has to be paid, and he's the one that will pay. So he paid that hospital to keep me in that hospital for like 8 days, and they were administering me with medication. Even I wasn't crazy. My mother's brothers did it to my mother also. Locked her up in the psych ward. My mother wasn't crazy. They say these are the ways you can dehumanize a black person. Just call them crazy. Even Michael Jackson's father said that pattern's been going on. So when they were calling Michael Jackson, he knew one day they were going to kill him. I said when he got the call that Michael Jackson has been killed, they said he was administering drugs in his own room. They said it felt like Michael Jackson was set up. And that doctor that was with Michael Jackson was finally arrested for negligence killing. So now I'm trying to upload a lot of videos. I was attacking the ferry today. Whether it's Spanish, some Spanish people were menacing me, calling me nigger, and they were blocking my way from using the bathroom. And they put stuff, a caution sign to block the road so I couldn't get to the bathroom. And that thing crashed into me, and the Spanish worker told me, pick that thing up. I'm like, no, that thing is dirty. It's a signage that they use to block the road if they clean the bathroom. I said, I'm not going to use my bare hands to touch it. And it was so rude to me. The Spanish guy was so rude to me. I don't have a hotel room. They're still supposed to give me a hotel room. So they know I need to use the public bathroom. So they are forcing the public bathroom. They say traditionally during slavery, blacks weren't allowed to use indoor plumbing. I think the movie Green Hotel exposed that. So I was talking about the way I'm being abused. They recorded the movie Green Hotel. I don't know if that movie was to assist me or not, but people don't assist me physically, but they would make money off of what I'm going through. I don't know if that Green Hotel movie is one of those things that, they would make movies that's like they're into what I'm going through, but it wouldn't help me physically. So it said, the slavery is designed to exploit Africans. So they don't help me, but they would make movies that seems like it's into what I'm going through. So they make a movie called Green Hotel, and people, so people would menace me, and it's like the hospital bill, you know. And I didn't want this hospital bill paid because I want them investigated on why they locked me up. As this Ricardo gave an order that he wanted trash removed from Brooklyn, and it was working against the court order from the Brooklyn Federal Court that it said, that says, Floyd versus City of New York in 2013, the Brooklyn Federal Court issued an order that the police should stop targeting poor blacks. And this Ricardo was telling the police to remove trash, and this police choked me and went and locked me up in Brooklyn Hospital, NYU Psychiatric Hospital, Brooklyn branch. And they were just menacing me. They would send people, you know, throw all my stuff on the floor. Women, men, they will mob me, punch me, start throwing and say, "You're trash. You're trash. What is this? What is this trash?" They say, please leave us out. They'll be punching me. "You're trash. Get out of here, nigga." And they'll be beating me. According to the Spanish guy also, when they normally beat me up, they are according to the Spanish guy called Michael Hernandez. Killed him last month, in March, near Flatbush and Atlantic Avenue. So they always block my internet. I'm at terminal. But I don't want to sometimes it's surrounded with a security and keep moving. I'm like in a transportation center, I'm not a trespasser. I'm allowed to use a free Wi-Fi in a transportation center. So it's a service, it has free Wi-Fi, but some people can go through. They say, no, 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 we don't want you here. We don't want you here. So I just mind my business, use the Wi-Fi to study. When I was in college, I would come here, be doing my exams, sitting down, and some people would walk by and would give me money. Say, keep the hope alive. I was homeless like this. I've been doing my college, and they would say, get up, please. No, 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 this is not a classroom. Like I said, to the trip like an animal, I can't study as an African. My mother killed, and the black Americans joining the hand, so they're going to repay us Africans for what their ancestors go through. This Eric Adams is one of them. They've choked me. I'm not allowed to study. I used to come here, sit down with my college textbook, and I'll be studying. I say, enough of your study, get up, leave Africa. So America and Trump, you're going to be held liable for killing Africans. 10 million Africans killed already. You can't deport us enough to escape, being held liable. The continuing slavery of Africans has to stop. My mother was a U.S. citizen killed. My friend Oregana helping me and my mother with our core papers killed. And the black Americans are keeping quiet because some of them want me to suffer as an African. And they're not helping, but it's okay. God loves me. I'm going to go to court alone if I have to, you know. So they want to block me. They say the quality here in America goes gatekeeping. It's a ghetto culture whereby you block people that you consider outsiders able to access resources. So they stole my green card on the night of July 2019. Ricardo was saying once trash removed, and they were targeting me as an African, and they choked and stole my green card. And since then, I don't have my green card anymore. And I've been trying to use my other papers I have, like my bank card, like my GED, and my insurance card, welfare card, to get a New York City ID. And the Spanish woman was spraying me with air freshener. I said, get out of here. No New York City ID for you. You're not qualified for nothing. They don't let me go to school or nothing. They said the black Americans weren't able to go to school also, so you're going to suffer, African. So this Eric is out of control. And I told the judge to put him in prison, Judge Delo, and Eric Adams did a press conference. Some Negroes are trying to put him in prison. You know, I told it, and the judge refused to put him in prison. The judge dismissed his case instead. You know, so I did a video about it today also. I did a video about it today. People's phones. So, the freeze a lot. So, in general, you need to investigate Eric Adams and his partnership with Trump, whereby they bully him as an African. They surround me with day long. They say they do this to black Americans. When they start surrounding them with police and vigilante, they're going to kill American Americans. Surrounding with their police, their security guards. Even there's some of the security guards would try to choke me. They said civilians choked me up. He was a black American. He was saying he was unhappy that his mother was killed and a white guy snuck behind him and took him dead in the subway. You know, so this is one of the videos I've been able to upload today. That Eric, So this is the guy, this is the Spanish guy. He put that yellow stuff to block the women's bathroom. And so that yellow signage crashed into my belongings. I was trying to come out of the women's bathroom and told me to pick it up. And it was I said, no, don't order me to pick it up. You are the worker, you're supposed to pick it up. That yellow signage is dirty and I can't be using touching stuff. And before as I was coming into the bathroom, some Spanish guys downstairs were calling me saying, nigga, get out of here. So this Eric Adams is inciting the mob. Because when early this year, sometime this year, 2025, I sent an email to the judge that I was choked by when Eric Adams was borough president in Brooklyn. They were using Turkish thugs to attack me in Brooklyn, in Park Slope, and Bay Ridge. In 2019, they stole my green card. They invited the police to choke me and take my green card. And I said, I believe the Turkish government was trying to kill me as a favor to Eric Adams. They saw it was trying to kill me as an African, and they involved their own agents, like on the Turkish undercover agent. They would start a fight with me. And so I was like, why are Turkish people attacking me in Brooklyn around 25th Street and 36th Street, 4th Avenue? So I didn't understand what was going on, but they would start a fight with me like these are Turkish government officials. And they'll call the police on me to take me away. And the police eventually took me away, choked and took my green card. They were just trying to kill me in favor of Ricardo because he. After I sent an email to the judge invited him, Judge Dale Hall, to come and answer on his connection to the Turkish agents and why Trump wants the case quickly dismissed. So I sent an email to the judge. I said, don't dismiss that case. Those Turkish agents, you know, were attacking me also, but the judge dismissed the case. The judge dismissed the case, but invited Eric Adams to come and answer in court he told him to raise his hand up under perjury. Say, is it true or not that you're being bribed and he denied everything? If I would know he's a liar, I don't believe he's telling the truth. And they believe I'm the last witness that can prove the case eventually. You know, so this is why they may be trying to kill me. So I'm going to look into the email I sent to the judge. Yeah, this is the email I sent to Judge Delho, telling him, Trump, they shouldn't dismiss the case. And the judge went ahead and dismissed the case, you know. And Eric Adam then said, some Negroes are trying to get him to go to prison. Say, are you out of your mind, crazy? I said, are you out of your mind? So remind me. Say, remember what happened to you last time? Turkish agents put you in the psych ward for me. Say, are you out of your mind, Negro? And since then, this Adam has been surrounding me with his police, and they're trying to move me to the psych ward. They said he signed an order that he should be getting homeless out of the streets. Is the quality of life policing. So he should be against the federal court order. So it's going against the court. He believes this Trump is a savior, and the court can't do nothing to him. He's going to break all the law. There's a court order that says, you know, quality of life policing is to stop. You know, so but he signed an order that he was going to continue to defy the court order. You know, so the police has been surrounding me. People have been calling me Negro, and they tell me you're next to die. It's a Negro, you're next to die. You know, so he's putting all the tools, and he believes he's unstoppable, that he will save your Trump, quality of life decision. So they're just targeting me. So they say, things like, I panhandle people give me money. You know, sometimes I'll come here and start doing my college classes, sit down, and people start giving me money. Say, keep on, keep the hope alive. Keep your faith alive. They say nothing could stop me. Even with all my luggages, I'll be sitting here, going to college, typing my college papers, and people will come by me and give me money to roll them into league. They say, enough of your study. Out. Great anti-African, anti-civilization, where they arrest college students, and they make